What's up? This is Pridelands, Translucent Blues, band I've never heard of until did another song earlier today. I don't remember what it was called, but it wasn't a bad song. There were a lot of cool stuff going on musically. It just wasn't. I mean, it didn't sound great as far as like the mixing of the guitars and the drums and the vocals. I just wasn't feeling it. But I did enjoy what was going on with that, like just the song as a whole. Kind of a weird song structure and just some fun elements that I personally enjoy. So we're just going to jump right into another one. This is Pridelands Translucent Blues, ripped from the Sharp Tone Records YouTube account. Here we go. Whoa, way different already. Even his snare, I made a comment on his snare in the last song. This must be a different record or album maybe, because his snare sounds a lot different. I like the bass, I just need more. I like the echoey lead in the background. I love the little just kind of subdued hi-hat. I'm interested to see where this goes because it's so different than the last song I just listened to. Vocally, I mean, this fits well with what's going on. They're setting a very distinct mood. And that was one of the things I liked about their last song, just the mood that they set. I wish I could remember what it's called, sorry. Antipathy? Yeah. Okay. Throw some toms in there. Getting heavy? Like heavy? Whoa. That was cool. So right away I got a comment on the vocals. What's going on right now, I'm not a fan, but when he goes up, yeah, that switch to the high register, that's a nice little touch there. Just wasn't really a fan of the sound of the vocals before that. This though, this little kind of like crooning, like intimate stuff, I like this, and I like the pace change. It fits really well with how chill everything is, just kind of picking up the pace a little bit, just an interesting choice. There's a moving guitar too, it's kind of over here. This is an odd choice. Well, now they added the bass kick, but before that, without the bass kick, that was kind of a weird decision. Not a bad one, which is different. I'll say right away that their production choices, if this is the same album, works a lot better with this style of song than the last one, which is much more aggressive, in your face, and much more riff heavy. This style, whatever you want to call this, works a lot better with those. If it's the same production, it works a lot better with it. Even if it's more melodic, like if you guys have been watching my stuff, I'm not a huge fan of super melodic or overly melodic sections or songs, but this is done pretty well, I think. I mean, if I had to make a complaint about the chorus, it's just kind of boring. I mean, listen to guitar, it's just, just straight chords. That's it. It's a nice touch. He's doing some little stuff in the background with some cymbals, but it's so far back on the bass. We're gonna get like a bridge before one last chorus. Sounding kind of bridgy right now. Is that rain? What is that sound they're throwing in there? Did they move the guitar or the drum track a little bit back, or like turn it down in the mix a little bit here too? It just seems like everything's fading away, and the vocals are still right up in front. Yeah, I feel like it is fading. Whoa, is that it? Huh, yeah. I was expecting that to like transition into last chorus at the end there, but that was Pridelands, Translucent Blues. I dug that. I would say that I like that more than the last song I did, Antipathy. Um, Even if Antipathy was more my style, heavier, more aggressive in your face, riff heavy, like that is like the stuff that I am drawn to, and uh, definitely not like a melodic poppy guy. Which this song was a little bit more down that road, but I just feel like this was a lot. It worked better with their sound. Regardless of what my preference is, I just felt like this was a more natural sound for them, which is stupid because I've never heard this band before, but it just fit better, especially with the production. I'll go back to that again. Still not having a whole lot of depth behind the guitars. Still would take a lot more from the drum tracks. In the beginning, you could hear a little bit of bass, but throughout the rest of the song, didn't catch that a ton. Um, but again, this whatever they're doing with that production and mixing, it works well with this. Worked well with this kind of a song compared to the last one I listened to, at least to my to my understanding and my preferences, which is a huge disclaimer because I'm a nobody. Um, the the stuff that was going on, like with the structure, was a little bit less unpredictable. I guess the easiest way to say it is more predictable than the last song, Antipathy, but it was still keeping me on my toes enough where I was a little bit kind of guessing and waiting to see what was going to happen. Um, a lot more dynamic range in this song as far as kind of going up and down with intensity and volume and, like I said, just dynamics. I would definitely prefer this song over the last one. I'm really curious to see what else their catalog looks like, and like even just this album, if this is all the same album, because those are two totally different songs, almost sound like two totally different bands, which can be a good thing. It's definitely not necessarily a bad thing right off the bat. So I'm just curious to see what else they have to offer. But again, this was Pridelands, Translucent Blues. Thanks again for the suggestion.